Cage Minds, Micah Frankel at Fit NHB. Interviews are energized by our friends at Dubby. Cage Minds is the checkout code for 10% off. And shout out to Barber, Gabe's Fades for the haircut. Contender Series. It's finally that time for Ty Miller. Dude, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well. Happy to see you healthy, back in action, and having a fight booked.
Yes, sir. Yep. I'm excited, man. This is what we've been working for. And yeah, I'm excited to get a UFC contract.
This is something that had been in the talks for a while. Get a couple wins under your belt, and if we get you the right wins, the Contender Series should come calling. What has it been like to now, even though it's taken longer than expected, to see this plan kind of lead to the places we expected?
Yeah, I mean, my management team and my coaches have all really helped me get there, my training partners. So yeah, man, it's satisfying for sure.
Did it mean something? Was there a different kind of feeling to signing this contract? You've been away for a little bit and you get this kind of opportunity.
Yeah, you get a little bit more butterflies for this kind of opportunity, you know, a little bit more nerves, but a lot of excitement and, you know, a lot of joy.
The veteran statesman of this gym, Tim Means. We've compared you to a young Timmy many times, and I'm pretty sure you've been out to the Apex because of him before. So this isn't like it's a foreign place. It's going to be a brand new experience to you, right?
Yeah. So I never went to the Apex with him. I went to one of the UFCs they had at Austin.
Oh.
But you know, I went this past June for like filming and stuff like that. So I got to check it out a little bit. So you know, it's cool. It's a cool little atmosphere. And yeah, I'm excited to fight there.
Is there a surreal moment when you're that close, when you go to Austin, when you go to Vegas, when you're there live?
Yeah, it's just being there, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, I saw this on TV, you know, and now I'm going to be on TV. So no, it's a cool moment. It's a cool realization that, you know, I'm going to be in the same position as a lot of these, you know, former UFC champs have been, or UFC champs have been, you know. So yeah, it's cool being in that spot. And it's exciting, man. You know, I can't wait to compete for the UFC, you know. Well, for Dana White Contender Series and then the UFC.
Dana White Contender Series, it's such a huge platform these days. We've seen it launch so many careers. Was this something that you had always hoped for, or were you hoping kind of for that short notice call, or is this the way you want to get into the UFC?
I mean, either way, man. I mean, either way is cool, you know. I mean, it's almost the same thing, you know. I mean, regardless, I'm still fighting in front of Dana White, you know, and it's, but you know, I had the opportunity to have a short notice UFC fight against a guy from Japan, but unfortunately he turned it down. So that's how this came about, you know. This was the next best thing.
You get a call from the UFC. You saw that name, it got that close and that real. Does that motivate you in a different way?
Yeah, I mean, it shows that my hard work is paying off, you know, and you know, they've had their eye on me for a while now, so you know, it's pretty cool.
Well, you've been growing as a martial artist. You've also been growing in a lot of other areas. We were talking about it before. Congratulations, the family keeps growing. Does it feel like, are you able to really take in how life is growing and how everything's coming together right now?
Yeah, I mean, just from like 4 or 5 years ago, it's kind of crazy looking back now from, you know, where I started to where I am now. I mean, everything that I have in life right now is because of mixed martial arts. You know, it's completely changed me as a person, and it's opened up so many opportunities and so many different doorways for me. So, you know, I'm extremely blessed to have the people around me that I do, and to be a part of this team, be a part of the sport.
What do you mean, and are you able to give some more details into that change, how this has changed you that much?
Yeah, I mean, this is, you know, because I'm part of this sport now, like, you know, I get to be on ESPN now, you know, I get these sponsorships, you know, you know, this is how I met my girlfriend, you know, and this is how I have my kids, you know, so yeah, I'm super thankful.
And how would you say it's changed you as a person from the person you were before this lifestyle to having this lifestyle?
It's, you know, humbled me. It's made me a more humble person. It's made me more disciplined, made me work harder, you know, gave me something to motivate me and something to work for. And yeah, it's completely changed me.
We brought it up. It's Dana White's Contender Series. You're literally performing for him to impress him in a lot of sort of ways. We know there's a panel, but it's really focused on Dana, does that bring a different emphasis into trying to be creative and thinking of ways to finish this fight?
Yeah, I mean, it's different because you can't just win, you know? You have to go out and perform, and most likely you have to get a finish, you know? Or, you know, really show off your skill set and show that you're an exciting fighter and that you belong with the UFC. And I think naturally I already have that kind of style, and I don't think, I just need to go out and perform the way I normally do, you know, and I'll get that contract.
Does Jimmy Drago offer a dance partner that you think is going to make an exciting fight?
Yeah, you know, I don't really expect him to shoot, you know, from the fights I've seen. You know, he's a pretty exciting fighter himself, you know, and so I think they did a really good job making this matchup. But, you know, I definitely see myself coming out with the victory.
I've seen in your opponent an explosive athlete, a guy that is ultra aggressive. Most of his wins are first round finishes. So is that something that you take stock of? You're like, this guy's not much into the feeling out process, the range finding.
Yeah, that's what sticks out most to me, is that he's explosive and he's very athletic. But I feel like I've kind of already fought his style a lot of times. You know, he's a kickboxer. You know, he's going to try to kick my leg, come over the top with overhands. You know, he's 5'11". I feel like I fought him 5 times already. You know, so I'm definitely more than ready.
You're ready. I think everyone at the gym is ready. If they're not ready to fight, they're ready to love, I think. Oh, I wish I had a camera on the other side, guys.
Dude, every time. I can't have a peaceful fucking interview.
I think it's because you crack the easiest. Hondo and Serge don't crack.
I'll pull my ass out and start riding on the board.
A group like this that helps keep everything light, does that help take the pressure off?
Yeah, man. I mean, we definitely work hard here, you know what I mean? And we go hard, we push each other, but, you know, I mean, we've known each other for a long time. We can bullshit and have this fun, like, banter with each other, and so, yeah, it keeps it fun, for sure. And it, you know, gives me a reason to come back every day. No fucking assholes.
Dana White's Contender Series is coming up this summer, and the next big name out of Fit NHB, Ty Miller, you'll see him in action.